Okay, here we are on slide 6. We are going to match the key phrases below in our word bank down here to each inequality symbol. Remember, we were talking about how these symbols are not equal signs. Now we're going to be using in our different expressions inequality signs. So this sign right here is less than, and this is how it is. Greater than, all you do is flip that less than sign. Less than or equal to, we took that less than sign and put a kind of like a half equal sign, just the bottom part of that equal sign on there. And greater than or equal to, we took that greater than sign, and again we also put just that bottom part of the equal sign on there. Now we need to decide where these words or these phrases go. So if we're looking for the word below, below means less than or something below a specific number. We're not including that number, it's just below it. Less than, well, I think that was kind of a gimme because it is less than up here. Now, if below is less than, we know above would be greater than, because the below and above are opposites, and less than and greater than are opposite. So at most, at most would mean less than or equal to. So for instance, if you're baking and we want at most 1 cup, so the most we want is 1 cup, and you can include the 1 cup, but you don't want anything more than that. So the maximum would be less than or equal to, because the maximum amount we want is that 1 cup, but we can include that 1 cup, we just don't want to go over it. At least would be, we want, you need to be at least, whoops, not there, sorry. At least you would be, you need to be at least 16 years or older to drive. So you can include 16. So you need to be at least 16, which means you can be 16 or older, 17, 18, 19, 20. Smaller than, we want to be smaller than a specific number, and we don't want to be that specific number. The opposite of smaller than is more than, so we want to put that up here. Minimum, you need to be a minimum of 16 years or older to drive. Let's go back to that. It's also the opposite of maximum, so that way those are opposites. No more than, we want no more than 1 cup right there. So no more than 1 cup, but you can have the 1 cup, but you can do less than, but no more than that. Larger than, we want, see, notice how we had smaller than right here. Larger than is the opposite. So we want larger than a number. We just don't want that particular number. And no less than. No less than 16. You can't be less than 16 years old, so no less than 16. You can be 16 or more to be able to drive. So this is how we are, excuse me, organizing the phrases that we had below to our inequality symbols. These are phrases you are going to see in word problems. You need to know what inequality symbol attaches to these word phrases. So this is your note page, your kind of guided notes to inequality symbols. So make sure you know where to find this. Print it off at your house, write it down somewhere if you need to, if you don't want to find this slide again. But these phrases are going to become common phrases as you're doing word problems for inequalities.